Welcome back, everyone. Today, our special guest is Tony from Nigeria. Tony is a trader who's been with FundYourFX since 2024, and he's currently trading 100,000 instant funded account. As far as I know, Tony focuses mainly on intraday trading and scalping gold, using concepts like liquidity sweeps, like market structure and momentum entries during both the London and the New York session. He has also achieved a payout over $3,000, and today we will talk about his journey. We will also discuss why he prefers instant funding and how ICT influenced his trading, and of course how trading has impacted overall his life. Tony, it's great to have you here and welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Theo. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure. You started learning trading in 2021, right? It's been some years now. What first got you
Yeah.
interested in the markets?
Well, I got interested in markets in 2021 when I saw my other friends trading and how much they were making from it. And I saw it as a big opportunity to be able to, change how my life went.
That's amazing, man. Amazing. And did you bought some courses, or are you a self-taught? And what helped you improve as a trader and go through, actually not break, just cross the bridge from being a learner and I assume on demo accounts over to a successful trader and earning profits? Were you a self-taught
Okay.
or?
Yeah, I'm self-taught. I didn't get any courses. So I learned trading myself by practicing constantly and just analyzing the charts, consistency and everything.
Yeah.
That's how I learned trading.
As I wrote on some comments, your mentor is ICT. Yeah. How much did his teaching impact your trading journey? And how did you learn from him?
Okay, so my whole strategy is based on what ICT teaches, or most of my strategy anyway.
Yeah.
So it significantly impacted my trading in general. So I think what I learned most from him was risk management. Yeah, that's very, very important if you're going to become a successful trader.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we're gonna go through your strategy and your risk parameters. Let's take it step by step. You mainly trading gold, is that correct, or you trade something else?
Yeah, I mainly trade gold, although sometimes I also trade GBP, GPY,
Okay. And
but
that's
mainly
because
gold.
and that's what's the reason behind that? The pound yen.
Uh, I just like how it moves, and I see my setups there sometimes, so I just trade. I just trade it sometimes, and also, yeah, that's basically why I trade it.
Okay. So from my own personal experience, of course, it has a lot of volatility, that pair, pound yen.
Yeah.
It's also a technical among the technical ones, so it's good. Let's go back to gold trading, where your majority of your operations are. So, are you trading only during London or New York or both?
I mainly trade during the London session, but I also trade sometimes during the London and New York session because that's when the market has the best movement and liquidity.
Okay, so you like that overlapping session, but where did you
Yeah.
find most of your setups, during London or the overlap on gold?
Uh, most of them were during London session.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
noticed that too, and many of my students not are trading gold. They trade during London session. They said they prefer it.
yeah,
I'm more into futures trading on S&P, but yeah, when it's time for gold, it's mainly London session. It offers great opportunities.
yeah.
Let's start with your strategy. So, if you could describe in a short sentence how your strategy looks, let's say, let's put a title on top of your strategy, and then we're going to break it down and you explain us exactly step by step what are you doing. So what is your strategy? What is your strategy about, and how could you explain that to the audience?
Okay, my strategy is mainly based on liquidity, market structure, and session timing. So I focus on areas where retail traders are likely to place their stops. Then I wait for market to sweep through that liquidity before entering in the opposite direction with the momentum confirmation. So I mostly trade during the London session and the New York overlap. And I look for clean break of structures, strong impulsive moves, and reaction from key support and resistance zones. So risk management is, I think, the most important part of my strategy. I usually risk a fixed percentage per trade and I avoid over trading and revenge trading. And I focus on high probability setups rather than taking multiple random entries.
Okay.
So so for the entries, I wait for confirmations like displacement candles, retest or rejections before I execute. Yeah.
Okay,
So that's basically most of
let's
it.
uh, let's take it step by step.
Okay.
Do you have a time frame? You do your overall analysis, let's say higher time frame, and then you move your way down in lower time frames. How does an ideal setup looks like on your chart? Let's start with the time frame. Which time frame are you using as your higher time frame?
So yeah, I use both the higher time frame and the lower time frame. So for the high time frame, I'm mostly using the daily and the 4 hour time frame.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what do you want to what are you looking to see there?
So there I'm just looking to see the general direction, bias and everything.
Okay. Um, because the reason I'm asking is because people who are watching this video, they are watching someone who got paid thousands of dollars in payouts, and they are very, very interested to learn what Davey is doing. What is he seeing? I want to trade same way he does it, because if he has the proven results, then if I do what he does, I can have the same or very similar to him. That's why I'm just going step by step and trying to get into your head.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
So
Yeah.
then you do your overall analysis on the higher time frames. Then you move time frame, and where is your execution? Which one is your execution time frame?
I use 5 minutes for my execution time frame. Yeah.
Okay. Do you trade with the trend, or this is irrelevant based on your strategy? Do you need to
I
confirm a market that is trending or not?
yeah, I trade with the trend. So I look for the overall market direction.
Yep. And then you wait for a kind of retracements or something, or not really?
Yeah, I wait for a kind of retracement before I proceed.
Okay. So you find your candlesticks and you just execute the trade. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay. So let's explain us a little bit about your risk management, because you mentioned it a couple of times that it's very important. You risk a defined percentage of your account all the time. Can you explain us a little bit more about your risk management?
Okay. Uh, I use a fixed percent per trade, and I never
Like,
increase my
like
lot
what?
size. I I like to use 1% per trade.
Okay.
Yeah. So I use a fixed percent. I never increase or reduce my lot size
Mhm.
when I'm winning or losing. So my focus is preserving my capital first, because one bad trade should never be able to damage the account significantly.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah. And second is that I only take high probability setups that align with my higher time frame bias and session conditions. So if the setup is not clear, I just stay out of the market.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Regarding stop loss, because you said you are waiting for the market to sweep liquidity from potential retailers or any other professionals, traders placing their stop loss in the market, and then you are executing in the opposite direction. Do you place a stop loss based on a technical level or based on a fixed amount of pips?
No, I don't use fixed peak distances. I place my stop loss based on market structure.
Okay. So
Yeah.
in an uptrend, you're gonna place it where? For example, below significant swing lows or stuff like that, candlesticks.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Uh,
I usually place beyond a swing low, a swing high, or a liquidity area.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah,
very.
yeah.
Thanks for sharing that. Do you use any indicators, David? Any oscillators or volatility indicators or something?
No, I don't use indicators. Yeah.
Okay, so pure price action, pure market structure, and that's all.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Now, tell us a little bit about your experience with funding, with instant funding accounts. You only trade instant funded accounts, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay.
that is correct.
Why do you prefer them instead of not instead, over a one step or two step challenging accounts?
So I like instance funding because it removes the challenge phases and allows me to access capital faster. It also helps me like focus more on execution and consistency rather than trying to pass evaluation phases over and over again.
Okay, that makes sense. So about the
Yeah.
consistency rules, how do you find it? Do you find it as an obstacle or do you find it as a good thing in your trading? Uh, Purely based on your experience, only based on your experience here.
So I don't see the consistency as an obstacle. I mean, kind of has to be there.
Okay.
So I just try to I don't see it as an obstacle basically. So I try to work with that, and in the long run it makes you consistent, and it does what it's designed to do in the long run.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So if you're a good trader, you'd definitely be able to work with the consistency rule.
Yeah. What what do you like most about trading with FundYourFX? Because as far as I know, it's been a couple of years you are trading with FundYourFX now, yes? 1.5 or 2 years, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Um,
So
what do you like most about this? Because I'm sure you compared them with another prop firm, yeah, and you
yes.
decided that I'm gonna go with this prop firm.
So what I look for in any the most important thing to me is basically the payouts, and this firm has very fast payouts and very consistent payouts. That's what I like about them. I think that's what I like the most about them. Yeah.
Great, great. So all the you guys are watching now, fast payouts, no hassle around.
Yeah.
Currently, what's your funded account now? Is it 100K or?
Yeah, my funded account is the 100K instant funding.
Okay. Oh, how does it feels like trading with 100K funded account, instant funded account, not just a funded account?
It feels amazing actually because there's a lot of capital, and if you do everything right, you could get a payout soon.
Do you find it stressful?
No, no, I don't find it stressful.
Scary?
No.
Okay. So, you know why I'm asking? Because there are so many people, and when they and experienced traders, when they go from the big capital, the mind start works in a little bit tricky way. Yeah, and it tricks you
Yeah,
around. How
yeah,
how
that
does this affect or reflect it in your trading?
so I used to have that issue in the past where when I'm working with bigger capital, I just become more emotional.
Hmm?
But over the years, I've learned to just think about things in terms of percentages instead of the actual amount.
Yeah, yeah, that's very good.
Yeah,
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
yeah. So it's just something that you develop over time. Yeah.
Okay, so what would you say to traders they are going through that kind of situation now where their mind is tricking them, and they find it very challenging to break through, and realize that this funded account, it doesn't have any difference. It cannot harm you or help you more than any other account. You understand? It's a
Yeah.
mental thing there. Is it any workshop or any exercise or something you will suggest to someone how to break through that barrier of being calm while trading?
What helped me was demo trading with those account sizes. So if
Okay.
you try demo trading with and also take it very serious as if it was a real account, I think that
Okay.
would
Yeah.
help you a lot to think about it in terms of percentages instead of the actual monetary value.
Okay. Yeah. I see. I see that. So you receive a payout of over $3,000. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
about
Yeah. About
3,300.
3,000. Okay. Okay. How did that impact your life in Nigeria?
Well, the money has helped me a lot because things aren't going so well in Nigeria. The economy is bad, and you can't really find good jobs out there that pay you well enough.
Okay.
So it has helped me and my family to do a lot of things. I've been able to help more at home and pay my rent and my school fees. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. So in a way, you can say that when you receive this amount of payouts, just purely trading, it's a blessing thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
What advice would you like to give to traders who want to become funded and stay consistent? Because many traders become funded, right? But to stay consistent is the challenge.
Mhm. Okay. The biggest advice I would give to any trader is just to focus on discipline and risk management. So once you know that your strategy works, once you've back tested and everything, and you know that it's a winning strategy, just focus more on staying disciplined and not deviating from your strategy, and using and staying in line with your risk management. Try not to get too emotional about winning or losing.
That's a bit of a thing, right? That's a bit
Yeah,
of a difficult thing to do, actually.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yep. So,
well, yeah.
I think I don't want to ask you anything for now. Okay. I want to
Okay.
wish you the best luck with your trading. Uh, keep making money, keep impressing yourself, and keep impact positive your life. And for everyone else, to anyone else listening here, if you enjoyed this episode, guys, make sure to follow the podcast here on the YouTube channel and share it with other trader who's working towards getting funded. Now, thanks for tuning in again, and I will see you in the next episode. And as always, stay disciplined and keep improving your trading.